Hello guys, it's the Jammy Dodger here with another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare player card tutorial, and I'm actually really excited about this one because if you was a big fan of the WWE Attitude Era or the WWF, when it was obviously back then, that's what it was known as, the World Wrestling Federation, then obviously you may know a man called The Rock, or Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm a huge fan of his work, actually I'm a huge fan of his films as well as the wrestling back then. I'm not too keen on the wrestling now, I think it's shite. But never mind, we're going to get on and we're going to do the Rock's Brahma Bull logo. That's why I'm really excited. It's really hard to do. I did replicate it on Black Ops 2 and I managed to do it again, but on Black Ops 2 I managed to get the nose and the bull ring, the eyes, I got everything in and it looked good for the amount of slots I had. And weirdly I think I have more slots on this than Black Ops 2, and obviously I still can't seem to replicate it to look good enough. But we're going to jump straight in here, and what we're going to use is a semicircle for the top of its head. We'll just obviously, you can do it however big you want, but I'd suggest not doing it too big because the horns have got to fit in. So this is the second shape we're going to go for, and I'm going to obviously copy and paste it as a third one. And this is going to go toward the horns. Don't worry about getting, anywhere near lined up correctly straight away because we'll come back to it straight after we get the next shape in. So obviously just line them up on both sides till they look okayish, and then get your next shape in, which will be this one, which will make it black as all the shapes will be until we copy and paste. And then obviously this is what's going to be the main point of the horn, and again just obviously shape and size it till it looks correct to you, and then obviously repeat it on the other side. But what we're going to do is then you come back to the shapes until it looks right, so you see that looks a lot more rounder at the bottom of the horn as it goes into his head instead of a bit flat or straight. And obviously repeat the process on the other side of the head. That really probably is, if I'm being honest, the hardest part is the horns, getting it right. So you just keep playing, like I say on all of my videos. It's a bit longer this one because I want to get it right, and I want to obviously not speed it up when you've got 4 minutes to watch and rush it. This is obviously a lot slower, and we're going to try and get it as perfect as we can for you as well as I did. Next shape we're going to go for is this one. So what I'm going to do is we're going to use this for the side of the head, and now stretch it into a little bit of that shape I did there. Now the side of its head, where this shape's going, will stick out slightly more than what its top of its head did, the semicircle on top of its head. And then obviously repeat the process on the other side, and the points should cross over. I mean, they're not perfectly aligned, but it's quite close. It's not noticeable. Now the bit in the middle, don't worry about that, we're going to patch it up right now with this rounded off square. But this square, you must remember this square, when we copy and paste it all to make the like luminous background, that's the one you will not have to copy and paste. You don't even need that at all, because there'll be another shape, 3 other shapes that will completely with that. That's just to fill the gap really. The next one is going to help towards its nose, so I'm just going to make it smaller, put it in place. It won't look correct straight away because obviously I'm going to put 2 more shapes in on the side of the nose, so it's not straight because it looks a bit boring like that. So we're going to get 2 more semicircles, but they're going to be a lot thinner. I'm going to stretch them so they're a lot thinner. I'll obviously get the size right. Don't want to stick it out too much because it looks a bit stupid. Just slightly. It'll be fine. And one thing I did do, and I'll go back and correct it. One thing I did do with the semicircles is at the bottom of the semicircle, on the bottom of it, towards its nose, I'll leave a little point sticking out, and obviously I go back to the shape that I used to help shape the nose, which will be on slot 9, and then just keep playing with it until you get it how you want it to look, of course. So we're just going to keep playing with that until obviously we've got it just about right. And the next step is the ears. 4 of these shapes I'm going to use, but they won't all be the same sort of shape. This is the top here, so copy and paste this one. And then obviously I'm going to make the bottom here stretch in a slightly different shape just to give it look a bit different. And then obviously make sure you have no gaps in. obviously really don't want to be wasting slots and filling other gaps in. We just want to use that one really. So then obviously copy and paste 2 more, but then just switch them over to the other side. So I'll try and line up as best as I can. Obviously, like I say, you've got a lot of time to do this, so yours is going to look really good. I mean, obviously after these videos I go back and do them and make them as perfect as you want. So we're just about getting that done now. It is. Now you see it starts to take shape now once the ears are on. It looks a lot better than what it did. Right, so we've used 15 spaces and we've still got another 17 free. Just keep playing with it, and this is the worst part really, is the copy and pasting. As I say, because obviously it looks boring like that, we're going to put a bit of colour in it. Now you can pick any colour for this process. I've got a red one, a blue one and a green one. I've gone for green because that's my favourite colour, but you can put anything in. You can put pink in if you want, it doesn't really matter. So like I say, but the worst bit is to come now. Once I've finished messing about with those ears, what I'm going to do is I'm then going to copy and paste all but one, that square that we shapes into a rectangle. So you see it, I'm going to slightly stretch that back out so it takes shape again. So I'm just checking. Just prolonging the process now, because I've got a bit of a habit of trying to make it as perfect as I possibly can. But where's what I'm doing right now? Copy and paste it again, that went wrong. But like I see there's 2 little fangs, like 2 little fangs there, that's what I meant. And then I will be putting that back in place, so it looks a lot better. And then we'll start to get on with the copy and paste side of things. So we're going to obviously go from there and just copy and paste all but one. And I think the one that we see, I don't know if it's now, but you can pick any colour and that's going to go behind. But what you're probably better off doing is copy and pasting them all over, and then go to the ones that use the first 15 slots that you've got. They're the ones that you want to change the colour of. On this video I just messed up a little bit here, I don't know what I was doing, but I went back and corrected that, so that's black. I made that one black, so I just corrected it, so I made that one black, went back to the beginning, and I'm starting to copy and paste them all over now before I colour them in. So that's the worst process, which I've sped it up here for you. So obviously copy and paste every single slot over, and as I say, slot 11 is the one you want to use. It's slot 8 there, that's the one you do not want to copy and paste. So if you've done it exactly the same as me, leave slot 8 alone. And obviously just copy and paste all of them over until you come back to the semicircle that you used as the head. It should be slot 16, should be. Yep, maybe slot 16. So, as you see, I'm just going through the whole bone process, blah blah blah. It does. So for this video I went with the blue, and then obviously just made them a little bit bigger. Put them all the same blue. Some video quality is not the best. For some reason every time I seem to upload these videos they just don't come out like they should do. I think I need a better capture card. So, but yep, you get the idea of what I'm doing. I'm going to make everything, you know, a bit of colour to it. In this case, like a blue. It's almost like a luminous, but it's not. So you put it because it makes it look a lot better, a lot prettier to look at as well. And then obviously just finish this process off. And what I did, let's see there, I don't need to use that one, sorry. But what I did is I had a couple of slots free, and I made the people, because the Brahma ball is not the Brahma ball, the rock is not the rock, that's people's eyebrow. So I put that in, and you're going to see that right at the end of this tutorial. But before we get to that point, what I will do is I'll obviously thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please share this video around, especially to any of your friends that are a big fan of The Rock or even just the WWE or F back in the day. But like I say, like it, share it, leave a comment, subscribe as well for more of these sorts of tutorials for the future. And yeah, thanks for watching.